Welcome to the Inspiring Women of Iowa podcast, a special series amplifying the stories of the Inspiring Women of Iowa finalists. Inspiring Women of Iowa is an annual event hosted by Girl Scouts of Greater Iowa with the goal of celebrating women of courage, confidence, and character who are making the world a better place. And why does that sound familiar? Well, because it also happens to be the mission of the Girl Scouts, where they believe society is better because strong women show girls that anything is possible. This event was created by Girl Scouts of Greater Iowa in 2017 to celebrate women in our community and share their stories while raising support for the Girl Scout programs that build the next generation of inspiring women. 16 individuals are celebrated annually with the Courage, Confidence, Character, and Inspiring Advocate for Women awards. I'm your host, Teresa Peterson, Caramel Delight enthusiast, and I'm honored to have the chance to speak with these amazing, inspiring women and to share their stories with you. Joining me today is Elaine Boffman, the co-owner and operator of Wacer Gardens. Elaine is a farmer and a community leader. Following her 42-year career as an educator, Elaine became active in public service, holding leadership positions on several local boards and councils in her community and church. She has been nominated for the Character Award. Welcome, Elaine.
Well, thank you for having me, Teresa.
Tell us about you and your work and the gardens.
Okay, well, I want to start clear at the very beginning. I
Yeah.
grew up in rural Iowa, a large family, and the family garden was a huge part of what we did. I absolutely hated that, and so I stayed away from it just as far as I could. But and decided I was going to go off to college just as soon as I could. Um, Back in 1972, career paths for women, though, were really, really limited. There just
Sure.
wasn't much. I took one of them that was available, and that was teaching. And so I did go into education and taught for 42 years. I started in back in the day, it was home economics education, turned into family consumer science. Now, did that for about 6 years, and then went to special education for the next 36. I found out while I was working in special education that that's a pretty stressful area, and I needed
Yeah.
ways that I could recharge and be ready for the next year, and what do you know? Gardening was the thing that did it for me. I loved it. I, uh kept growing a bigger and bigger garden every year, and that led to our garden business. We developed Wacer Gardens in about 1999, so we've been doing it, looks like going on about 27 years. Um, we have downsized just a little bit, but we still do it, still go to farmers markets, love interacting with people who buy our produce and my pies, and then I retired from education and decided I wasn't very good at retirement, so I needed some new challenges. And so I did stay and I teach a couple of classes at a community college, but I volunteered for a number of boards in my community and nonprofits, that type of thing, uh, and am trying to give back.
That's beautiful. When you think about gardening, what about it feels so nourishing or restorative? I think there's something so beautiful about getting your hands dirty sometimes or seeing something grow. What is it for you?
Well, yesterday I went out and the rhubarb is popping up. So yes,
Ooh.
that spring, the new life. I love that. But I also just like being getting tired. It just in teaching you use your
Yeah.
mind, and this is a way that my body can regenerate. So that's part of it
Mm.
too.
So when you do a rhubarb pie? You a strawberry rhubarb kinda gal? What
I
do you
I
like?
do. I do both of those. And then, oh, peach and, apple
Mm,
are my other types. But, uh but yeah, the rhubarb and the strawberry rhubarb, yeah,
mm.
do lots and lots of those.
Rhubarb is very Iowan, I hear from a lot of people who don't live in Iowa, that it's a very that you can't find it or it's not appreciated in the same way everywhere, so shout out
Um,
to Iowa.
yeah, I I do have customers who buy it and ship it to Florida and to Texas because
Oh,
you
that's
cannot grow
fun.
it there. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the things that you're proud of in this work and in the gardens.
Uh, I think just that, my husband and I are able to work together. We're able to accomplish,
Mm,
some things that we set out to do. We, also, um, just getting to know some of the people who buy our things. I'll start
yeah.
getting, text messages from them here before very long, just, wondering how we're doing and getting ready for the year. So it's that, relationships and the bonding with people that, are
Mm.
just, um, incredible. Yeah.
For those of us who might want to start gardening or haven't done it for a while, or if you're like me, maybe have done some container gardening, what should we consider when we think about trying to do it a little bit bigger or a little bit differently than we have before? What are some common missteps or what are your
Oh,
pro tips?
I would say think about what it is that you want to grow, whether it be peas or beans. Um,
Mm.
Onions will be coming, and that seems to always be a staple. Um, just think about the things that you really like. Don't be wasting your time and your energy on things that you're probably going to throw
Yeah,
away.
that's a good point. So I feel
So,
like sometimes you go and you see so many different things and you think, I'll try that. I'll try that. It's like, maybe I should
yeah,
just go all in on tomatoes and not pretend that I'm going to
it,
do something with something
I think
else.
that would be great. And think about how much room you have. It really takes a lot more
Mm,
room than what you think.
yeah, that's so true. Tell us about how you stay inspired.
Well, I really think that I have surrounded myself with amazing people, and there are just so many people who have inspired me over the years. I think of one of the fellow vendors that I had at the farmer's market. Her name was Tilly. She was a vendor until she was 95 years old.
That's
She
amazing.
was she was amazing, and I, my husband and I both think, "Wow, we've got a lot of years ahead of us."
Yeah,
We,
yeah, you do.
but, she was absolutely amazing. I don't know how she did it, and so she is, um, a big inspiration for that farming part of it. Another inspiration that has stayed with me for now a number of years is my nephew. Um, he unfortunately passed away in 2018
Hmm.
to cancer. He had fought that for 9 of his 17 years, but he was
Oof.
very active up until the end in 4-H and Boy Scouts both.
Mm.
People said, "Why do you wanna do them both?" And he kept saying, "Do all the good you can for all the people you can."
Mm.
Isn't that it's so simple, but that is, so inspirational. Do all the good you
Yeah.
can for all the people you can. And, I think about that as, perhaps sometimes I have, overdone it with boards and organizations, but, um,
Mm.
there's people out there that need assistance, and so do what you
Yeah.
can.
That's beautiful. Say your nephew's name again. We'll just hold him in our hearts for a minute.
JC.
JC.
And
Mm.
JC. And actually, he had a room at the Ronald McDonald House I think he still has it,
Yes.
a room in his
Mm.
name, um, because he did so much for them. And his parents continue to collect pop tabs and take them
Yeah.
by the truckload there every year.
Wow.
So,
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
yeah.
That's a beautiful message from him. What is a wish you have for girls for the 42 years of their career coming up? Like, for people listening and they're just starting, what's a wish that you have for young women?
You can do anything. And that was not
Mm.
something that was said to me. So that is a wish that I have for
Yeah.
every young girl out there. Go after
Yeah.
it. You can do it. Um,
Mm.
you have so much that you can offer, and go and just conquer the world.
Yeah. I mean, cheers to that every day of the week. I love it. Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
This could be the hardest question of all, Elaine. What is your favorite or your favorite, plural, Girl Scout cookies?
Oh, that one is very easy. Caramel Delights, I think is what they are
Caramel
called.
Delights.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
me
some
and
of
you
those in
both.
my freezer. Absolutely. That is I buy those by the case. And, they they're wonderful from the freezer.
Mm. I mean, that one is my favorite too, and I'm with you. They freeze well, they're good cold. I've never eaten
Oh,
it a way
yeah,
that I didn't love it.
yeah,
Team Caramel Delight all the way.
yeah.
Oh, Elaine, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on your nomination, and we'll see you in May at the luncheon.
Oh, thanks so much, Teresa.
The 2026 Inspiring Women of Iowa event will be held on May 8th at the Meadows Events and Conference Center. To purchase tickets and get more information about supporting this event, please visit inspiringwomenofiowa.com. All proceeds from this fundraising event stay 100% local to benefit Girl Scouts of Greater Iowa and their mission to build up girls of courage, confidence, and character who will make this world a better place. Thank you for listening, and thank you for your support.